YouTube. How's it going? Dylan here. Been a while, mostly because there hasn't been any big comic events going on right now, except for Justice League Darkseid War still going on. And here's number 48, issue 48, part 8 of the Darkseid Wars. And I assume this thing's going to be wrapping up within the next 4 issues, because everything's supposed to change on issue 52 for a lot of these. So we'll see. But let's get into this issue. Man, was this issue pretty fucking cool. This is I feel like this has been I feel like it's been 2 months since the last one came out. It feels like that. It feels like such a long gap between these Darkseid War books, but it's still really cool. So, recap. Last time, the Justice League ended up having to break the crime syndicate out of jail and find them so they could all team up to go fight the Anti-Monitor, who has now become Mobius. And that's kind of what the opening narration is from Wonder Woman, as it has been this whole time. Her kind of explaining all of that. And it's Superman's literally holding a rock of kryptonite in his hand, just a chunk of it. That's the opening thing, and it's holy crap. Superman is that strong, kryptonite does not hurt him. And then there's this big scene of the crime syndicate and what is of the Justice League right now, which is mostly everybody. Sand Cyborgs, and Cyborg is now Grid once again. So they're essentially just having a conversation about the terms of how the crime syndicate's going to help the Justice League defeat him. They're holding Cyborg's body hostage. And also, Power Ring completely took over, or the entity within Power Ring's ring has completely taken over Jessica Cruz. And they want her back, but Owlman's that's not possible. The ring made its choice. So they give Ultraman the kryptonite rock so he can eat it, because he's fueled by kryptonite. And then once he eats the kryptonite, they're alright, time to go. Let's go find Mobius. And it cuts to Gotham City, and people are running from this blinding white light, and these shadow monsters are coming out and just devouring people. And there's this family that's we gotta keep going, don't stop. Oh no, Tommy, he fell down. And then the Justice League saved them, obviously. And Shazam's hey, you guys want to give us a hand to the crime syndicate? And they're no, we're here to fight the Anti-Monitor, not save any of these people. I'm alrighty then. And then once the crime syndicate says that, Mobius is hey, guess what? I'm not even hiding. Boom. And he's hey, Batman, I want my chair back. And they're just man, that's probably not good. And at the same time, Power Ring and Green Lantern are having a conversation, and Power Ring's just bragging and shit, and Green Lantern's I don't care, I've got backup. And literally the core, a huge chunk of the Green Lantern core just show up and plow head first into Mobius. And then he's just ah, man. You know the thing about having the anti-life equation? it destroyed everything on a mass scale. Nothing was personal, and it just wipes out like a huge chunk of the Green Lantern Corps. Just massive chunk. And then Wonder Woman and Superwoman lasso him up, and he's just like, whatever. Flips them. In the middle of all this, Steve Trevor gets captured by Grell. Ultraman and Superman start fighting Mobius, and Ultraman's like, get out of here, Superman, I don't need you. And then Mobius is just like, funny, because I'm just going to kill you with my own bare hands now. Something that I haven't done in a long time, just kill someone with my own bare hands. And then he kills him, or starts killing him. And Ultraman sees, like, Flash, who's being possessed by the Black Racer, standing there. And he's just like, help me. And the Flash is like, I can't move. I can't stop death. And then Mobius is just like, well, that was quite satisfying. And then a boom tube opens up, and Lex Luthor, who looks gigantic, right? Like, he looks like he's massive when he shows up, along with a bunch of parademons. Like, it is insane how, like, he looks huge. So then it just cuts from Lex Luthor showing up with his parademons. It cuts to Superwoman going into labor, essentially, and Grell holding the anti-life equation, looking at Steve Trevor, goes, I have plans for you. Things aren't going to go well for Steve Trevor, I think. I think it's going to go very badly. But that's how this issue goes. And it was really awesome. It was so good. The art, as this whole book has just been great with the art. And, like, I'm really interested to see, like, I want to know where this ends, because this is massive. Like, already it's on a huge scale that, like, if DC had a singular continuity right now, this would be affecting everyone. Like, that's how massive this is. But yeah, so if you want to check out the book, go to your local comic book store or Comixology or DC comic app. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And yeah, catch you guys later. Hopefully I'll be doing more videos soon. So peace out.